Today on Junior Vets, a thoroughbred horse is turned upside down for surgery. Competition horses stay the right way up for vet checks. And a sick lion is down and then up for a high-tech examination. I'm Alex Riley and this is Junior Vets. Pets, wildlife, farm animals, all in need of expert help. And at Edinburgh's amazing vet school, 6 raw recruits have arrived. They're working alongside the school's top-notch team.
As if I just did that.
And they are being pushed to their very limit. As they help to save the lives of sick and injured animals. 6 new junior vets, but I can only choose one winner. This year's head vet is...
Junior Vets, there you are. Now, today, you've all got some very heavy-duty vet work, and none of you are going to be doing it here at vet school. You're all going to be going miles away, off-site. OK, today's pairs are as follows. Jamie, you're with Bonte. Robin and Natape. Josh and Molly. Go on then, off you go. Show me what you can do.
Bonte's already showing me what she can do. She put in a solid shift in surgery last time, then looked after her partner Molly when she felt a bit wobbly.
Are you right, Molly? Yes, thanks.
But I'm keen to see how well Bonte handles today's big job, because it's like nothing she's had to deal with so far. Robin treats every one of her patients with the same level of care and attention, be it a chicken, a kitten or a cow.
Feels a bit surreal.
Top vets love her work, but will she keep everything together when her patients get all, well, dangerous and man-eatery? At Al Northumbria Vets in Morpeth, 6-year-old horse Leo is about to have treatment for a serious injury. He had a nasty fall in a horse trial with owner Alexandria 4 weeks ago.
I fell off, he turned the wrong way, and then he jumped into some water and swam across the lake. And when he got out, he was really, really lame.
She's unsure how serious Leo's leg injury is, but she soon won't be. Why? Because super vet horse surgeon Cedric has got this one. Cedric travels the world mending horses. Today he has 2 able assistants, Jamie and Bonte. Leo's leg might look okay from the outside, but Cedric needs my junior vet's help to look inside the injured hock joint, which is a bit like a human ankle.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this ultrasound scanner.
Just press very gently.
Yep.
You're going to run the probe just down a little bit.
Is that like
Yes,
bone
that's
there?
it. You can see something very interesting there.
When we done the ultrasound, there was a little bit of like
a bone
quite
fragment.
far away from the actual bone. Is that it there?
Yeah, that's it. This fragment is broken off into the joint. So, like a pebble in your shoe, that could be causing a bit of soreness in this horse's ankle.
But it's not quite as simple as removing a pebble from a shoe. Leo needs full-on surgery to remove that bit of bone.
If we're lucky or we're clever, we can find it and pull it out.
Brace yourselves, junior vets. Trust me, this op is going to be like nothing you've ever experienced in your life.
I think it's okay.
Leo's anaesthetised. The team need to ease him onto the floor very carefully, or this serious leg injury could become a whole lot worse.
You see he's getting drowsy. Yeah, he's starting to shut his eyes a bit.
Phew. Leo's safely unconscious. But now he needs moving into theatre.
Calm down.
Jamie, over to you for this mega job. That's right, Jamie is in charge and he's got full control of the hoist.
OK, keep going up, keep going up.
that's going to lift Leo onto the operating table.
It was amazing controlling the hoist. I mean, it was such a simple control, but like it done so much.
Yeah.
All you had to do was like press a button and you were like, what do I do? What do I do?
OK, that's fine. OK, let's lock him in, shall we?
Right, down we go, Jamie. That's it.
Let's get going a bit faster. Keep an eye on time, please.
This part of the procedure is critical. Leo needs to be carefully scrubbed for surgery.
It's a lot more prep than I thought.
If even the tiniest amount of germs remain on him, it could infect the surgery wound, and that could cause serious problems.
Drop, let it drop. OK, and you're fine. Just stay where you are. That's good.
I was quite nervous before the operation because it was quite a major one.
Does it feel comfortable?
Yeah. But Cedric talked us through it.
Right then, we ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
Leo's ready. The vet team scrub in. Surgery is about to get underway.
OK, let's go through the theatre.
Later, Leo's injury looks a whole lot worse on the inside than it does on the out.
It is a bit more difficult than you expected.
The fragment is in quite a tricky place to get to.
At the Yorkshire Wildlife Park, there's a truly incredible job waiting for Robin and Natape.
This is Alan Tiebendale. He's the vet here at Yorkshire Wildlife Park, and he's going to tell you what we're going to be doing today.
We're going to be doing an MRI scan on one of our lions here. OK?
Yep, you heard right, Robin. You're working with a lion today.
You're going to be helping me with the health checks. We're doing some blood sampling. We're doing the anaesthetic and such. So, you ready to help me?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, we were doing a lion. No, we were doing make.
Great. OK, let's get cracking.
What did you think when we found out we were working with lions?
And I was so scared. Like I was scared but excited at the same time, but more scared because it's a lion.
These majestic big cats were rescued 3 years ago from a miserable life at a Romanian zoo.
We got Johnny in here, and he's had a great big tummy full of food this morning.
They lived in cramped cages and were really underweight. They get well fed here though, and that's the first job of the day for my junior vets.
Eat lots and lots of proper red meat now, so they're on a proper diet.
Breakfast time, you lot.
1, 2, 3.
But there's one lion that can't eat this morning because he faces an important procedure today. Danni arrived at the park unable to walk properly. He has a damaged spine, and the team here are worried his condition is getting worse.
If the lion's spine got any worse, then it'll have to be put to sleep.
Danni needs a full body scan to see just how poorly he is. But how do you get a fully grown lion to a place where he could be scanned? You don't. You take a giant mobile scanner to the lion. 200-kilo Danni needs to be carried into the mobile MRI scanner so the team can take a close look at his spine. No doubt about it, this is an extremely dangerous mission. Every single part of the plan has to be carefully worked through.
Obviously, we need to be very aware of what we're dealing with.
This briefing is so important. Pay attention, you two.
We've got our junior vets with us who are going to be helping Alan and Andrew with the procedure. If you see something you're not sure about, please speak. You're not going to be stupid by saying, is it fully under? Please say whatever you see. We'd much rather be aware.
We have a plan of attack. The team are ready to make their move. Everything and everyone is in place. Danni needs to be unconscious for his scan, so head vet Andrew moves in and anaesthetises the big cat with a tranquilizer dart. Don't worry, Robin, it doesn't hurt. And he's soon out for the count. The vets enter the lion's den to make final preparations. And later, just the small task of moving a massive lion into a mobile scanner. Yikes.
Can't believe I'm holding its tail.
In the grounds of this stately home, top-class horses are competing in the Hopetoun Horse Trials. Horse trials are a bit like a sports day for top horses. There are races and all sorts of chances to compete, show off and win prizes. Check these two out. Molly and Josh have special permission to join up with vet Tim from Waterlane Equine Vets at one of the fanciest events in the Scottish horsey calendar.
We're down at the dressage arena here, which is the first phase of the competition. So the horses will come down here from the lorry park, and then we need to make sure that they are fit to compete.
Okay. Felt really important checking all the horses and seeing if they're okay.
There are thoroughbreds from all over the UK here, even Olympic medal winners. But even the top horses can't compete until the vet team give them the OK.
Molly, could you just go round to the other side and check the number on the bridle?
Yeah. 254. SS Jet.
Yep, that's SS Jet, ID'd and almost ready to compete. But is he fit and healthy? Make sure he's moving properly, junior vets.
So what we're looking at is his movement and his attitude. So he's trotting around there with his ears forward,
Yeah.
looking at his legs moving. He's not hobbling, he's not dragging a leg.
I think he looks really well.
Yep.
Yeah, he's moving freely.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Good, you happy, Molly?
Yeah.
Right, vet team, you've got work to do.
Yeah, I think it was fine.
Pretty fine.
OK, you can go warm up.
Thank you very much. 278.
Whoa there. Looks like Molly spotted a problem with the dressage horse.
Is it me or does it seem to be... What? I don't know, just then it seemed to go a bit wobbly.
Some of the horses were doing this really weird thing. So I kept saying to Josh, oh, I don't think that one's OK. But then we found out that actually that was planned and that is what they were supposed to be doing.
Too right. That's top-end dressage horse riding, Molly. And that's Olympic medalist Nicola Wilson busting some top horsey moves. I'd forget about being a competition judge if I were you and get back to the vet work. Horses need sorting. Later, Josh and Molly are on call at the dangerous cross-country when a tiny horse joins the competition.
Look at it. It's a fast dog.
Ah, yes. I knew it was a dog. Back at the Northumberland Vets, Bonte and Jamie are facing up to a huge upside-down operation.
Right, Bonte? Ready? Yeah.
OK, right then.
6-year-old Leo is a competition horse, just like the ones Molly and Josh are looking after. He was badly injured during a recent horse trial. Vet Cedric and his team need to remove a loose bone fragment that they've discovered in Leo's leg.
There's a lot of equipment for this surgery.
If this op doesn't go to plan, Leo may never compete again.
Right, time please, Rose. Keep an eye on the time for me because it's quite tight, listen. Fonty, can you get us another couple of tires, please?
Yeah, here's
Just
something.
2 more should be well.
There was a lot of pressure, wasn't it? Because we had to obviously get the fracture out quick.
Why is it so important that we move quickly?
With a horse, can only be anaesthetised for a certain amount of time, so we've got to be really fast.
An ultrasound scan showed the bone fragment was tiny.
So we know from the scan there's something hiding in here, basically.
They need to insert a miniature camera called an endoscope to try and locate it.
So a little skin incision. 1, 2, 3, pop. Camera's going in. Let's have the lights down, please. Right.
And as soon as they see the inside of Leo's leg on the monitor...
Pretty cool, eh?
I know, it's amazing.
The extent of his injury becomes clear.
So first comment is this joint is inflamed. So can you see the redness at the top?
Yeah.
Can you see some hemorrhage there too, some bleeding?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not as you would expect it.
No. So this joint definitely has been damaged. Right then. Someone can hold the camera for me, just there.
Bonte is now Cedric's eyes inside Leo's leg.
Right, get in the middle of the screen, Bonte, that's good.
But finding the piece of bone isn't proving easy.
Is this a bit more difficult than you expected?
The fragment is in quite a tricky place to get to. Now, I've got a sneaky feeling our fragment is hiding in all this tissue here. Right then. Want to do some grabbing, Jamie?
Wow, Jamie has his hands on the graspers.
If what we think is correct, This thing should come out in a oneer. When I count to 3, we're going to pull, OK?
When we got control of the grasshoppers, we pulled it.
1, 2, 3, pull.
And it comes straight out.
Got it. They've removed the tiny bit of bone that has been causing Leo so much pain.
So, Jamie, you've managed to remove the fragment. Here it is. Well done. Fantastic. And well done you, Bonty, as well, for putting the scope in the right position as well.
It's surprising how something so small can cause something so big.
A quick look at an X-ray from before confirms my junior vet's handiwork. The bit of bone is definitely out.
Fantastic. OK, let's go finish off then, shall we? So how's the horse doing?
Check this out. Cedric's so impressed he's letting Bonte finish Leo's stitching.
Just push it right through. Perfect. OK, swallow again, please, Jamie.
Jamie cleans up.
That's lovely. OK, all done.
And Leo can be moved to his padded recovery room. This is the most critical point in the whole procedure.
The problem with the horses, because they're so big, if they don't recover properly, they can break their legs and break their neck. So it's very important, this part, to get the horse up smoothly.
Yeah. It's like a stone wall, but it's still shaking.
Because when he bumped against it, we were like, whoa.
Then, with one heave, big Leo finds his feet.
Ooh, good boy.
Good boy. Now that's perfect now.
Your work here's done, junior vets. What do you reckon, Cedric?
Well, it's a very high-stress situation, and I thought both of them, you know, really showed true colours there and came through them very well. So definitely impressed.
Oh, it was amazing. Like, we got really hands-on in that, and like,
I feel really proud.
Yeah, and me.
I think we did really well.
And now anxious owner Alexandria is back to find out how it's all gone.
The operation was really successful.
And hopefully I'll be able to get back to competing soon.
Oh, brilliant, thank you. I was terrified this morning, so I'm really grateful to the junior vets. Thank you. Bonty and Jamie. Good boy.
Back at the Wildlife Park in Yorkshire, Robin and Natape are facing their biggest challenge to date. Danny the lion has a damaged spine, and the team are concerned it's getting worse and he might be in pain. If it is, sadly, he may have to be put to sleep. Today he's being moved to a mobile MRI unit for an all-important scan. Danny is now unconscious, and Robin is helping keep track of his vital signs to make sure he stays that way. Nobody wants this mighty lion waking up all grumpy in such a tight space.
I feel like I've been given a lot of responsibility to do now. I'm feeling a bit worried in case I do something wrong.
Vet Andrew makes a final check on Danny.
Yeah, that's right.
And the rest of the team can enter.
It's one of them things where, you know, you should feel scared, but you actually don't because you were around so many people that knew what they were doing, so you were more excited than scared, really.
Check this out. They're actually carrying a lion.
I can't believe I'm holding its tail.
Time is tight. It's dangerous for Danny to stay anaesthetised for too long, but more dangerous for everyone else if he wakes up.
It's quite scary.
Just thinking if it woke up, I would be gone.
Danny is upside down and perfectly positioned on the MRI scanner, and my junior vets are about to find out the true extent of Danny's spine damage.
These are the images we've taken today, and these are the images that we took 3 years ago when we scanned Danny previously. Can you see that the spinal cord starts to change shape?
Yeah.
It starts to go to a sort of kidney bean shape. And then it becomes, you can see where the spinal cord is squashed.
Does anything run through it, through the spinal cord?
What runs through the spinal cord is all the nerves that connect Danny's head to his legs.
So does he walk funny because
That's
of the
why
nerves?
he walks funny, because some of the nerves in here have been squashed.
So do you think after time he's going to have to be put down, or he's going to die?
There is a possibility he might need to be put down if he gets so wobbly that he can't cope with life.
So there's nothing really that you can do?
At this stage, no. We've just got to hope he does as well as possible.
The team can't cure Danny's injury, but he doesn't have to be put to sleep, and the scan has shown he has even gained a bit of strength in his legs. While Danny is still unconscious, the vet team use this rare opportunity to give him a complete health check. Robin and Alan take a blood sample.
That's it really firmly there, that's really good.
While Natape checks Danny's body for any other problems.
This is so heavy. It was quite incredible that I had a lion's paw in my hand, and it was really cool.
Great, there's no sign of any other health issues.
Yeah, okay, guys. Thank you very much for your help.
But Robin isn't leaving Danny's side yet.
I wanted to make sure that we checked over everything to make sure he was okay.
If with the lions wake up so I can record how long he's on anaesthetic for.
Who's impressed you, Andrew?
Robin was really intensely interested and started taking notes and wrote down anything we asked her to write down and asked if she could write anything down. That's great. I see a future vet there, actually.
I think today's made me realise that vet work isn't all about cuddling dogs and stuff like that. It's not always good news, and most of the time you can make them better, but in cases like this, there's nothing really you can do to help them. So you're sort of seeing the side of vet work where you need to try and stop yourself from getting upset about it.
It's quite bad, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. You can still live for quite a bit of time.
It was one of the best days of my life.
Back at the horse trials, Josh and Molly are part of the vet team that's making sure the horsey competitors are healthy enough to take part. My junior vets have now teamed up with Vet Will from Clyde Vet Group Equine Hospital as the crowds gather for the toughest event of all, cross country.
OK, Josh and Molly, probably the most dangerous part of the whole three-day eventing, so we have to be very much on our toes, ready to react to anything that might happen out there.
What kind of stuff have you seen?
So sometimes on the cross-country course, because the fences are very rigid, it can get a cut or a bad bruise. Horrible things like broken legs can happen.
Yeah.
But these are all the things that are risks of this type of sport.
I was a little bit nervous, when I was checking them, because I don't know if I've done it right.
It was really hard because they were coming through really fast. So one would come, we had to be really quick.
This one looks
really well.
Yeah, although I'm quite tired because it just stopped at the corner.
Will,
yes.
I think it looks tired.
Yeah, this one's quite tired, isn't it?
A good rest and a sugary treat should do the trick.
Oh, it's still being sweaty.
Yeah, so you good lad. Oh, he says he's not sure will he help you. There you go, so he knows what they are anyway, doesn't he? Thank you very much, Jack.
Oh, strong he was sweaty.
He knows what they are, doesn't he?
Horses crossing the finishing line are getting a junior vet check, even the really tiny ones. Wait a minute, that's not a horse.
It's a fast dog.
Steward's now chasing the dog, but I think the dog's getting a little faster than the steward.
It's all go here.
Coming quite thick and fast now.
Things are really hotting up. All of these horses have covered over 3 kilometres at high speed, so the chances of overheating are high.
Look at all the veins. Yeah, I think it's because of the heat.
Molly is keen to get some water to cool the horses down.
I spilt it all down myself.
Maybe a bit too keen.
Oh, look at me. Oh, my gosh.
Lovely, very refreshing. Well done, Molly. Finally, the last horse crosses the finishing line.
And fingers crossed it's comes home safely. We've had quite a quiet day and not too many horses injured, but from my point of view, that's been a really good success. Thank you very much for all your help, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Good day.
Oh, thanks, that's lovely.
Got it. Can you just look this way, please?
It's congratulations to the winner, but what does Vet Will think of my junior vet's efforts?
Josh and Molly have done so well today. I think they would make great vets when they're older. You know, they've got so much enthusiasm for it and certainly not frightened to get their hands dirty and get right in there, so that's brilliant.
We worked well. We wanted to help the horses and check if they're okay.
What vets do, and they sit and wait around for like an emergency or for something to happen. If something had have happened, we'd have been straight there. Right there.
Everyone's been out and about today, but they're all back at base, sparkly clean, tidy and germ-free. And I've had a chance to weigh up their vet work efforts. The head vet decision is a long way off. For now, I have to choose today's standout vet.
You're all still very much in contention for the title of head vet, okay? So there's everything to play for. Keep on at this level of intensity, and it's going to be extremely difficult to choose a winner.
Josh and Molly had a right old run around at the La-di-da horse event. They were stood by for action, but thankfully all competitions were completed without injury. Natape and Robin helped get poorly lying Danni inside an MRI scanner for an all-over body check. Incredible attention to detail from Robin all day long. And Bonte and Jamie didn't hang around when injured horse Leo needed upside-down surgery on his serious leg injury. After a lot of thought, I've decided to pick my first ever single winner today.
This person is Vet of the Day because of the amount of effort that they put in. So much effort that the lead vet on the day was incredibly impressed by their performance. And for that reason, today's Vet of the Day is Robin. Very well done. That was fantastic, Robin. Superb.
She could be turning into a front runner for the head vet title, this one.
Yes! I can't believe the vet was saying, like, he thinks I'm going to be a vet and all that, and that he was impressed and stuff. And I went on my own as well, so it makes you feel quite special.
It was a clean sweep for Robin, and a bit of sweeping clean for these unlucky, though very gracious losers.
Oh, it's a big animal, and she was very brave.
Next time on Junior Vets. Puppy Willow needs help with a worrying infection. Has competition horse Jack got painful ulcers in his tummy? And it gets close up and far too personal for me when the penguins need vet care.
Oh,